guys, it's another beautiful day in the Gulf. Today, I'm going to be speaking about some of the really funny / awkward things that happen in the UAE because we tend to get a lot of them actually. Before we start, I just wanted to say congratulations to my sister! She goes by the name of Charlie on my YouTube channel, and if you haven't seen the challenge I did with her, go check that out. It's going to be in one of the corners. So I just wanted to say congratulations because she has graduated officially as of this weekend. She has become a graduate. She's going off to university now. Well, in a few months she'll be going off to university, and just wanted to say I'm so proud of you. So yay! Okay, now let's move on. The summer's coming pretty soon. Well, it's practically already summer. Like yesterday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it was already 40 degrees, so it's getting pretty much boiling here. So it's officially basically summer. So let's talk about some of the awkward things that happen in the UAE during summer. Everybody knows the UAE is hot, but you've never really experienced it until you've actually been here in the middle of July and August. Oh, the nightmare. Yeah, it's basically like an oven and a sauna mixed together. Sometimes you get that very lucky dry day where the air is not moist and there's no humidity in the air. But some days, like, it is so humid that you feel that you can literally, like, rub your fingers in the air and you can feel the humidity. It's that bad. Like, it's insane. By the time you actually walk to your car from the mall, you look a little bit like this. If you know me, you know that I sneeze. You're probably thinking, what? That's normal. Literally everybody sneezes. But no, I think there's something like wrong with the amount of times that I sneeze. Like, I sneeze a lot, and if I do sneeze, it doesn't only happen once. There has to be at least like 6 sneezes, like one after another. So yeah, I'm one of those people that sneeze a lot. It's not like I do it on purpose, but I can't help it. I'm just known for my really loud sneezes that feel a little bit like an earthquake. Actually, let me know in the comments or like this video if you sneeze like me. I don't know what it is about the UAE sun, but when you walk outside at like 11 o'clock in the morning or maybe 12 midday, when it's really bright and the sun is like at its peak, I don't know what it is about the brightness of the sun or something, but I think it's like apparently your like optic nerves are related to your nose or something like that, some connection in the brain or back of your. So I looked it up on the internet, and yes, there is a connection between your eyes and your nose, and for some unknown reason, that whenever I look at like a really bright light, like the sun, it makes me sneeze. And it's insane, it's really irritating actually, but it just sort of happens. So every time I walk outside, it's a little bit like this. The next thing I want to talk about is water. It is common to believe that when you're going to get into a shower, you turn it onto the warm setting or the hot setting, depending on if you like warm or hot showers, and you jump in, right? Simple as that. No. No, in the UAE it's more of a complicated thing. Now, if you've ever seen that life hack where they say for each person in the family, if you like a specific different temperature of water, you put like the line on the side. I'll show you what I mean in this clip. So like you put the line in there so you like know your marking or something like that. That can't happen here because its temperature of water is actually seasonal. Yeah, in the summer the cold water is hot and you turn off your heater so that the hot water is cold, because otherwise you'd literally be like burning with both hot and cold water. Not ideal. You have to sort of fiddle with both the hot and cold water to see if you can get it in the right position, and then you got to do it every single night. Repeat, or morning if you shower in the morning. The next thing we're going to talk about is clothing. Now, you may be thinking, what is there about clothing? In some way, it's nice. You get to wear like those cool like sundresses and tank tops and shorts, and no. The UAE has more strict rules with the clothing. It's supposed to cover your shoulders and your knees. Perfectly simple. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So you can't be wearing strapless tops and like shorts that go like here. like they cover nothing. You can't exactly do that, so we've got to figure out, it's more of a challenge. You have to sort of figure out how to make something look cute, stylish, but at the same time it has to be not making you sweat so much that you look like you just jumped into a pool sort of thing. You know what I mean? So looking through your closet isn't too difficult because, well, you don't buy stuff that you can't wear. Well, you shouldn't. Makes no sense. And if you do have stuff like that, you probably only wear it at home or to the beach. Talking about the beach is another really cool thing, is being in the UAE. Summer is practically all year long, with like maybe a month or two in the winter time that we get cooler weather, right? And you know that if you've seen my weird wacky weather video, you can check it out somewhere in the top. I'm gonna also put that there. But if you've seen it, you know that we have pretty weird weather. And in December, on New Year's Eve, we went to the beach and we swam there. You can also check out the video that I did on that day, which should be also somewhere in the top. You can see that we actually swam, which is a really cool perk of living in the UAE, is that swimming is practically an all year round thing. That, like I said before, there's just a few weeks in the winter that you can't actually swim because it's a little bit cold. But I mean, it's not that bad, which is really nice. The problem that we have is not getting too cold, is that going to the beach in July and August during the day is too hot. You're probably thinking, what? Going to the beach is lovely on a nice hot day. No. Getting into the beach, like you walk inside and you feel like you've stepped into a bath. But it's like an outside bath. So it's not the kind of bath that's like nice and you've got the bubbles. No. It's like one of those like really over hot baths and you start sweating, you can get dizzy, it's not enjoyable at all. So that's why we try to stop going to the beach. Well, we don't try to, we just don't really have the choice. We stop going to the beach around about May and we can start again around about September. And then we can do that for the rest of the year until it gets a little bit too cold, and then we can do it again until the next summer. It's a very, very continuous cycle. This year, after we had the little bits of rain that I showed you in earlier videos, it went straight to the hot. Like, it is so hot, and if you go onto your phone, you look on the AccuWeather app, or one of those apps that show you the weather, it says unseasonably hot. Yeah, we're having unseasonable heat. 42 degrees is a little bit insane for April, don't you think? And I'm talking Celsius, not Fahrenheit. People that wear hijabs, which are pretty common in this country, nothing wrong with that as well, they either have it really good or really bad. So I feel really bad for the people who have to wear like black hijabs, or if they choose to wear a black hijab on a really hot day. Oh, I feel so bad for them because like black absorbs all the heat and makes you all super sweaty, and it's like all contained and you can't get any air on it, and that really sucks. But then there are some days when we're doing stuff like practice fire drills in first break, and then we go to the playground and we stand there and it's all hot and sunny. And sometimes you just like wish you had something to cover your head, because they're just like, no, you gotta leave everything in the classroom, you can't bring your lunch bag or something to put it on top of your head, I don't know. But the days that, if that day you're wearing a white hijab, you got some luck for you, because let me tell you, it's like a lifesaver for all the people who have that. In the contrary to the hijabi thing, hair is also a little bit irritating. Yeah, you can tie it up in a ponytail. Like, I'm pretty much a ponytail girl because I hate having it on my neck, because hair is basically like a blanket, and it's not the warm and fuzzy kind of blanket that makes you feel, it's kind of just like the one that sticks to your neck and makes you all sweaty, the one you just want to get rid of. That's why it's always up and out of my face and off my neck. Well, kind of off my neck, it kind of just like flops there. Anyway, it's more of a blanket, so it's not exactly something that we enjoy having on our neck. But let me just say, I have no idea what we'd do without AC. AC is like the best thing that happened to this country. Like, well, one of the best things that happened to this country. AC is a lifesaver. Like, you walk home and you're all hot and sweaty, you've just walked from the school to the car and you've sat in the AC, then you got out of the car and like, it's all sweaty and you look like a whole mess, and like, you're walking and you get into the house, you open the door, the house has been baking as the oven, because the whole entire day you left the curtains open and the windows were like trapping in the heat. You go and you turn on the AC and you just stand there for a bit and you're just like, ah. And that's basically what happiness is. It feels so nice. Some people have asked me what happened to the terrarium that I made in the Masdal video. If you want to go check that out, it's also somewhere in the top over here. And I'm going to show you what happened to my terrarium. It's still going strong and I'm absolutely so proud of myself because because I'm really bad at keeping plants alive. So yay me, I'm actually doing it. It is a succulent, so it kind of doesn't really die, but I mean it's growing. So let me show you. Look at it. It's a beauty. Can you see? The leaves are like growing so tall since the last time I had it. And I've actually been watering it. I'm so proud of myself. You're probably thinking, what? The leaves on the bottom are going yellow. But that seems to be happening as some of the bottom leaves just die and the new ones come on the top. Look how pretty it is. Oh, it's so cute. I'm so proud of myself because I'm not really one to keep plants alive. So thank you, little terrarium. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. I will see you next week, and don't forget to keep living the dream. Bye! So let's talk about some of the awkward things that can happen in summer during the winter. Winter? That was a bad. Going back to the topic of clothing, people that wear... I gotta sneeze. So some people have asking me, wow,